I found the house online. Cheap rent. Quiet area. The photos showed 3 bedrooms, a large kitchen, and hardwood floors. Too good to be true, but I took it. The owner didn't meet me in person. Just left a key under the mat and a single voicemail. Don't open the door at the end of the hall. It's not part of the lease. I thought it was a joke, until I saw it, a 4th door. No handle, just painted shut. And sometimes at night, I swear I hear rocking wood behind it. There weren't many things left in the house, just dust and silence. But in the living room, I found an old family photo nailed to the wall. A man, a woman, and a little girl. But standing behind them, almost out of frame, was an old woman in a black shawl. Her face was blurred, like it moved when the photo was taken. The more I stared, the more wrong she felt, like she wasn't with them, just standing too close. That night, I dreamed of someone rocking in a chair upstairs. A low, breathy laugh followed me into waking. It started with the temperature. The rest of the house stayed normal, but the hallway outside the sealed room was always cold. Like a window was open, except there wasn't one. My cat refused to go near it, just sat at the edge growling. Then came the smell. Rotten milk and old lavender. I placed my ear against the door one night. I heard breathing. Not steady. More like someone who hadn't had lungs in years. 3 days later, I came home and found the door cracked open. Just an inch. And there, in the dark behind it, 2 eyes, milky white, staring through the gap. I slammed it shut, nailed it closed. But that night, I woke to a whisper, right next to my bed. You remind me of her. My phone recorded by accident. I played it back the next morning. The voice was not mine. I couldn't ignore it anymore. I pried the door open. Dust exploded into the hallway. The smell was worse now, like the inside of a sealed coffin. The room was small, empty except for a rocking chair in the center, and a photo the same as before, but this time the old woman was smiling. The moment I stepped inside, the door shut behind me, and from the chair the wood began to move. Rock, rock, rock. Then the whisper again. She had your voice too. I found it by accident. The floor creaked strangely under the rocking chair, and when I pried up the warped plank, there it was. A leather-bound journal tied with yellow string. Inside were trembling entries in old handwriting. She won't leave. We buried her far from the house, but she came back. Every night she calls for Ellie, but Ellie's been gone since the well. The final entry. If you hear her voice, never answer. She only needs one more. That night the power went out. No wind, no storm, just silence. Like the house was holding its breath. I lit candles and walked past the guest bathroom. The mirror was fogged. Not possible, I hadn't used hot water in hours. And in the fog, someone had written, Ellie, come home. But I'm not Ellie. And when I wiped the glass, she was standing behind me. I remembered something in the journal, a mention of a hidden attic above the sealed room. I found the hatch in the hallway. Dust choked the air. Up there, in the attic, a wooden cradle slowly rocking. Inside, not a baby, a lock of red hair tied in ribbon, a child's dress, a cracked porcelain doll, all laid out like an offering. Then, from below me, I heard her voice again. Ellie, Ellie, Ellie. Only now it wasn't just a whisper. It was calling me from every mirror in the house. I packed a bag, tried to run, but every door led back into the house. Windows wouldn't break. And when I looked into the mirror in the hallway, I saw her, the old woman, sitting in the rocking chair. But this time, I was sitting on her lap, smiling, lifeless. She looked up at me through the glass. You came back, Ellie, just like I knew you would. I don't remember my name anymore. Not really. She calls me Ellie now, and every night the rocking starts again, because someone always stays, and someone always watches.